Hello, friends. My name is Matti McLean. I am Canadian Eurovision with Ranked, and today I am testing probably the stupidest thing I could possibly rank. And today we are ranking childhood snack lunch items. So, obviously, we got some classics here, but the tiers that they have set up are God tier, good, not great, would not buy again, incredible, and D. Incredible. No, inedible. That makes more sense. So we're going to do this, because why not? Everyone likes food. We all like food. It's a thing. Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts are still great. I still get Pop-Tarts every now and then. I always reminded of Tete Claque. J'aime les Pop-Tarts. Donne-moi un Pop-Tart. If you don't know what that is, educate yourselves, because it's hilarious. It's classic Canadian, Quebecois humor. Definitely check it out. And, get some Pop-Tarts. Why not? Treat yourself. They're good. I don't think they're vegan. And maybe they are vegan. Maybe they're the ones that are vegan. There was one weird one that I was just like, I didn't realize that was, but there it was. So, anyways, Pop-Tarts, bang on. Love Pop-Tarts. Lunchables, always hated them. I remember loving them as a kid and being like, oh my god, Lunchables. But then you take a bite and it's just like these little cardboard snacky poos, and it's just no good. It's no bueno. It's it's a no-go. So Lunchables, highly overrated. Chef Boyardee, highly overrated. Going to go out on a limb on that one too. Chef Boyardee always tasted like overly starchy, cheap pasta, and the pasta sauce is not as good as they lead you to believe. They just take tomato sauce with sugar and everything else and stick it in a can with soupy, crummy ravioli that's wrapped around this pathetic... I'm not a fan. If you're a fan of Chef Boyardee, more power to you. But seriously, at that point, you may as well just be eating dog food. Fruit gushers. Great. Not the blow everything out of your mouth when you bite into them like the commercials would have you believe. If you have a gushers, your head will not turn into a giant fruit. Maybe I'm dating myself with these very specific Canadian references. But no, fruit gushers, they're fine. Actually, you know what? I'll never buy fruit gushers again. It's something I would never have, but if they're around, I'll have a couple. Eat that memory, have that for what it is. But overall, who goes out of their way to get fruit gushers? No one. So we'll keep that in. Fruit by the foot, great. Fruit by the foot, it's still great. I don't know. I actually haven't had this since I was probably in grade 6 or 7. So if fruit by the foot is not great and my memories of this are wrong, let me know. But apart from that, it reminds me of fruit roll-ups where you just had the candy on a thing. This one was just different because it was, 3 feet. Which is something that we don't normally measure in Canada, but apparently we do because it's still called fruit by the foot here. So it is what it is. Mac and cheese, KD, gotta be KD. Guys, I still love it. It's something I don't get very often just because it's lactose stuff, but man, KD is great. Kraft mac and cheese, KD is a classic. It's a Canadian staple, what can we say? So we like it. We like it here. It'll be good. The Rocket Pops, they're good. They're just sugar and water, and this is all sugar. What am I saying? It's all sugar. It's all sugar. So don't think there's anything here that isn't sugar. But for what Fruit Gushers is, we'll take it. It's fine. Rocket Pops. It's not even real juice. So just don't expect it to be anything other than ice and sugar and in your mouth. So whatever. It's fine. Rocket Pops are still fine. Bubble Yum. I'm okay. It's not great. It's not bad. It's just kind of there. It just, bubblegum never tastes as good after the first 2 minutes. So we'll take it as it is. Rice Krispie treats sold in a bag. I will say no, but if I'm just talking about Rice Krispie treats in general, yeah, you can't go wrong with a good Rice Krispie treat. What we used to do when I was managing Spielhaus is I would actually make Rice Krispie treats with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and that's bonkers. Try that out; it'll blow your mind. It's great. Swiss roll Debbie bars, they're fine. They are what they are. They're not offensive by any means. It tastes like fake chocolate cake, round fake vanilla icing, wrapped in a fake chocolate shell. So for what it is, go nuts. It's a Swiss roll. You know exactly what you're getting into, so enjoy it. Nilla wafers, they're also fine. Not one I'm going to buy. You know what? I'm actually going to put these above. I always like the taste of vanilla. I think that vanilla is a very underrated flavor just for how good it is. So, you know, Nilla wafers are fine. They're an inoffensive little cookie. You can't go wrong with them. So, go for it. Go-Gurt. When Go-Gurt was a thing, I don't think it's still a thing anymore, but when Go-Gurt was a thing here, I used to like it. But I'm just like, looking back, the amount of packaging in there is ridiculous. You don't need to have individually packed Go-Gurt things. The only thing Go-Gurts are good for is where you take Go-Gurt and you put it in the freezer, and then you would cut the ends off, and then you would eat it like a snack, and at least like a frozen pop or whatever. That's the only time Go-Gurts are acceptable. So, accept no Go-Gurt substitute. Just eat yogurt from whatever you eat your yogurt from at the best of times. Capri Sun juices. God, I hate looking at this through adult eyes. Because I'm just like, I remember going back and be like, oh, they were so fun and unique and interesting. And now I'm just like, ugh. So wasteful and gross. Because then you had like the bag, which is bad for the environment, but then you had the straw, but then you also had the little bag that the straw came on, and then like the entire thing would have been wrapped in plastic, and it's not great. Personally, I would not buy Capri Sun again, but for what it is, it's a fine how do you juice. It's just whatever. Oatmeal cream pie. These are good. I liked these. I still would probably eat these, and that's not something I would say about many of these, but I'll say, you know what, oatmeal cream pies, sounds good. We'll do that. Vanilla Nutty Buddy. I don't know what a Nutty Buddy is. We don't have these here, I don't think. Unless these are just wafer cookie. It looks like they're just wafer cookies covered in chocolate. That's not bad. But it's Little Debbie, so I don't know. I think I have had these before. And if they are, they're not bad. I'll put them ahead of the Swiss roll, because at least if it's nutty, it's got that like peanut butter flavor, which will cut through the other options, and it would have that wafer crunch, which should be good. So I can reasonably put that there. Ritz Bits, oh, so good. Actually, the only thing holding it back is the crappy cheese flavor, which also makes it great. So it's kind of a weird. It's a two-pronged conundrum there, because like, do you go with the Ritz Bits that are bad, or do you go with the Ritz Bits? Like, do you go with the bit of the Ritz Bits that you have without... I don't know. It's fine. The cheese is better than the peanut butter one. The peanut butter one was garbage, because that wasn't peanut butter. That was just, like, peanut butter flavored glue that they then just made chalkier and put together in a weird way. So, you know, avoid the Ritz Bits peanut butter. But Ritz Bits cheese, you know, whatever. Go for a couple. Zebra cakes. Never bad, never good. Not one I would buy again, but I would take it over a Bubble Yum, but not over a Nilla wafer. I'd take a Nilla wafer over a zebra cake. Are these 2-bite brownies? These are 2-bite brownies. 2-bite brownies are great. Everyone likes 2-bite brownies. They're not the best, but they're not bad. I'll just keep them, you know, there. They're fine. Slim Jim. Slim Jims were fine. They're okay. I would keep them kind of at the top part, maybe above the Ritz Bits, because like meat is hard to do in a fast fashion. And this is something that has to stay well for a long time. This is something that has to be good for a long time. So, is it going to do amazing things? No, but whatever. It's fine. Cosmic Brownies. They're fine. Yeah. I kind of keep this above the Rocket Pop, below the Ritz Bits. So, that's about where I'd go. Mac and cheese with unicorn shapes. It's just mac and cheese, but with unicorn shapes. I don't know what they're going for here. I'm going to say D, because why do you need to do something else with Kraft Dinner? The whole point of Kraft Dinner is that it's macaroni. It's macaroni and cheese. KD, Kraft Dinner, macaroni and cheese. So no. Anytime you had shapes with it. In my generation, it was Mario. We had Mario shapes. Maybe they still do, but I don't think so. But like they were never as good. So I'll go with the basic. Go with the macaroni. Ring Pops. Classic hard candy. What can you go wrong with? So, yeah. Nesquik. Do I still like Nesquik? I don't think so. I'll kind of keep it in the top part, but like, you know, maybe it beats Slim Jims and Fruit by the Foot. Under Kraft Dinner. It's actually no. The more I think about it, the more I'm kind of like tasting it. The more I'm kind of just like, oh, I don't know. I don't think so. So I'll knock it down. I wouldn't buy Nesquik in this day and age. I think that's kind of what I have to go on. Kool-Aid, controversial, was always gross. I never liked Kool-Aid because I'm just like, if you have to have something and then you have to add an equal amount of sugar, then you're only doing half the work. The Kool-Aid package should have the sugar included. Am I alone in this? That should be a thing. If you're gonna have Kool-Aid, you want to just make it sweet. You're supposed to make things easier. You don't want to add extra step of add this, then add sugar. No, just give me the darn Kool-Aid. It's fine. Flintstones, they have Flintstones gummy vitamins. I'm just gonna say Flintstone vitamins. No one likes the flavor of them. Do people still like the flavor of them? I don't know. I actually don't know. But Flintstone vitamins have a very special place in nostalgia, so let's just keep them good but not great. If I had to get them, I might, but I wouldn't get them for, like, I don't know, if they had something for, I don't know. Minions, whatever this is, gross, no. Sunny D, gross, no. No one likes Sunny D, even compared to the purple stuff. No one likes Sunny D, so whatever. Milano cookies, ladyfingers. They're fine, but half the time they taste like cardboard. So I'm going to put them in the inedible stuff. Same with Little Bites. Never liked Little Bites. Kind of sticks in the bottom. Doesn't really do any... Actually, no. Further than that. I would rather have mini ravioli than I would Little Bites. Will I still eat Little Bites? Yeah, probably. But I don't want them. No one wants them. It's like... I don't know. Celebrity. It's like inviting a Kardashian. No one wants them, but there they are. Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops are they great? I don't know. I still like them. I would get Fruit Loops over a lot of these ones. You know, it's right under Ritz Bits. Fruit Loops. They're fine. It's like Frosted Flakes. They're fine. Not quite inedible, but not quite great. So I'll keep that right above the ladyfingers. But right below the would not buy again. Definitely wouldn't buy it again. Oh, my dog's joining me today. Bubble Hubba Bubba. Ooh. It's good for like the first 10 seconds you put it in your mouth. But after that, it is garbaggio. So I have to go with my instinct and put it in D. Tiger Stripe cookies. Classic. Good. Perfectly good church food. You have them there and everyone knows where... Like, everyone knows where you got them from, but they cost $1, so no one cares because it's the cookie that you have next to your coffee at the church. So that's how that goes. Lucky Charms. Everyone makes such a big deal about the marshmallows, but the actual cereal tastes like garbage. So, as much as I like the idea of Lucky Charms, I can't deny that it's not very good. So Lucky Charms is the top part of inedible. Not quite would buy again, but... Woohoo chocolate milk is just chocolate milk. There's nothing to say here. I will put it above Nesquik because everyone would rather have a Woohoo than a Nesquik. I think that's just a fact. Teddy Grahams. Oh, Teddy Grahams are so good. Everyone likes Teddy Grahams. Everyone likes Teddy Grahams. Would I buy them again? Maybe. Maybe one day if I had to. So we'll see how that goes. What Danimals? I remember I heard about this, but I'd never actually had them. If this is just like Yop and that yogurt drink, then it's like an easy would not buy again. But yeah, I'll just stick it under Nilla wafers. No one likes it, I don't think, but you know, I don't think anyone has any major issues with it. Super pretzel, freaking great. Everyone loves pretzels. Everyone likes super pretzels. I can still have these all the time, and they're still great. Double Bubble is crap. Tastes like garbage after 5 seconds. I will actually put it underneath Sunny D. Actually, I should probably put the unicorn KD up there. That's fine. Dunkaroos! Oh man, Dunkaroos is a hard one. Simply because Dunkaroos is half fantastic and half awful. And there is no middle ground. Like, it's just half of this is great and half of this is terrible. And everyone knows what half is which. But... you can't deny that icing is special and it's really tasty. So I'm going to pop that up there. Because why not? Lunchables, other one. Well, that's going to go with other Lunchables. Oh, that first one was Lunchables Pizza. Oh, that's even worse. That goes down further. Regular Lunchables Nachos. No. That just shot them both to hell. Like, screw you, Lunchables. No one likes you. Animal crackers. Everyone likes animal crackers. I'll pop them there. And you know what? I'm going to pop Flintstones down here. Never. I'm also going to pop the popsicles down here because it is just like if you're getting popsicles, at least get real fruit juice or real something that's tasty. Don't just get popsicle crap. So, Jell-O. Oh, this is Jell-O pudding. They went all out here. Jell-O pudding is great. Even despite Bill Cosby being associated with it, gotta love Jell-O. Gotta love Jell-O. Hostess donuts. Oh, the mini donuts. I love these. I actually still unironically get these all the time. So I gotta pop this above Rice Krispie Treats. Am I treating... You know what? Rice Krispie Treats. If I'm treating this as like the packaged Rice Krispie Treats, which I guess I have to, it's definitely not a god tier. It would be a good tier. Actually, underneath macaroni. I'm fine with that. Next up we have Dunks. Mini chocolate chip cookies. Never heard of these. And I'm just going to stick them in D. I also don't know what these are. Smucker's Uncrustables. That must be an American thing, because I haven't heard of that either. If I am mistaken, please let me know. Same with I didn't know they actually had like a Scooby snack. So I'm just going to pop that at the bottom, because I don't think I've ever had it before. Cheese dip with cracker sticks. God, I hated these. Everyone hated these. The cheese tasted so bad. The cheese just tasted so bad. No one liked the cheese. At least I didn't like the cheese. Other people might have liked the cheese. I did not like the cheese. But what I do like is toaster strudels. I will still chow down on a toaster strudel. I would actually put this above Pop-Tarts because I like toaster strudels that much. Especially when you put them in the oven. It takes longer, but it turns out so crispy and nice. It's so good. Anyways, let's see how I do with everybody else. We have our list here. We have Go-Gurt number 1. Fuck no. No. That's incorrect. I probably shouldn't have sworn there. But what? Pop-Tarts and No. No. Dunkaroos would not buy again. Oh, screw you. This is whatever. I'm glad that people put like most of the gums at the bottom. Except for Double Bubble, the worst one. Sure. Whatever, you crazy people. A lot of people here I don't think were realizing, like, Lucky Charms this high up. Flintstones gummies, I think, are actually in the exact same place. That's funny. Fruit by the foot, yeah, that's fine. Everyone's standing Lunchables pizza. Oh, man. Capri Sun so high? This is weird. Well, I don't know what planet I'm on, but apparently I'm not on the same planet as everyone else. So this is me ranking childhood food memories in the cafeteria at Dr. McDougall in North Bay, Ontario. So if you liked what you saw here, if you agree, if you don't agree, let me know. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. It helps me out. If you like what I'm wearing, this is called Shatter Scatter. It's available on my platform called OneSheetGeek.com. And finally, if you want to disagree with me or yell at me on Twitter or Instagram, you can find me at TheBigShabam with an I. Until next time, I don't know what I'm going to be ranking next, but let's find out together, all right? Bye.